In the previous episode 15, we were discussing about the use case diagram. So the use case diagram is to depict the functionality of the system according to the user's point of view. So here in episode 16, we're going to discuss something about hand-on exercise, how we're going to draw the use case diagram from the given user requirements, or how we're going to extract different kinds of functional requirements and use cases, and how we are going to draw or model the use case diagram. The main objective of this episode is related with on hands-on exercise on use case diagrams. Let's go through. So the first thing, let's see a system watch, a simple watch system. A simple watch has the following user requirements. So a simple watch user either read the time or set the time using a simple watch system. However, the watch repair person can change the battery of the watch. So this is the given user requirement. From this requirement, we are going to construct the system use case diagram. So before we are going to identify the use cases, it's better to identify what are the functional requirements from the system. So here are the first requirements of the first functional requirement the system is already, or the expected service of for this watch system is the watch user be able to read the time. Yeah, the watch user be able to read the time. This is the first functional requirement. The second functional requirement is the watch user be able to set a time. Yeah, set a time. Be able to set a time. Then the third functional requirement, the watch repair person be able to change the battery. So these are the functional requirement or the expected service from the given user requirement. From this user requirement, so from this functional requirement, we have to extract a use case. These are the use cases. The first use case is already read time, set time, change battery. So we have these three fundamental use cases among or from the given user scenario and the extracted functional requirements. So next we have to identify also the actors. So here in this case we have two actors. The watch user is one of the actor and the watch repair person is another actor. Yeah, the watch repair person is another actor. So these are the two actors that we have extract from these narratives. The third one, we have to identify what kinds of relationship are there in this use case diagram or from this user narratives. So the watch user will relate with the use case 1 and use case 2, and the watch repair person related with use case 3. That means the watch user will initiate these two use cases. The watch repair person will initiate this use case. So what you have to do, we are identifying the functional requirement, we will extract the use cases, we will understand the actors, and also we will identify the relation between the actors and the use cases. What next? The next thing is already we are going to draw the use case diagram. So you can use different case tools or different softwares. I am here. I will show you how I am going to draw the use case diagram for this narratives or scenario using the visual paradigm. So please follow me in the diagram. For the previous case or user requirement, I was identified the functional requirement, the use cases, the actors, and the relationship very well. What's here? What I have to do here is already drawing the use case diagram using the visual paradigm. So I will start the visual paradigm. Then this is the visual paradigm interface. From this interface, I have to click the diagram, so that when I click the diagram, there is a new button. So there I will go there and bring the system boundary. First of all, I will draw the system boundary, and the name of the system is already the simple watch. I would write the name of the simple watch. So let me change the background to be white. I preferred to be the white background. So finally, after changing the background of the the system boundary, I have to bring the use case. So I will bring the first use case like this. So let me read time. This is the use case, the first use case, and also I will bring the second use case. It is set time. So this is the second use case, and I have one use case only. I will bring these use cases as uh, did these two use cases. So I will bring this case like this. So it is change battery. So here I put or I bring the system use case inside the system boundary. So always the system use case will be inside the system boundary. So having this, let me bring the actors according to the previous identification. As I identified before, we have two actors, that is the watch person, sorry, the watch repair person and the watch user. So these two actors will interact with this system. So I have to bring those actors as you look on the screen. So what next is already we are going to make a relationship. So the relationship is as I discussed before. Which user is related with the use case one and use case two, at least the read time and the set time. So I have to draw just like this. So if you look on the screen, these two use cases are related in a such a way, yeah, in such a way a little bit the mouse is not manageable. So let me manage the mouse. So because the cursor, I cannot manage the cursor very well because of some problems. So I have connect, or we can connect, or the relationship is just like this, yeah. So what you have to do is already connecting the change battery and the watch repair person, as you see on the screen. So overall, this is the use case diagram of the given scenario. Okay, let's discuss the second scenario, that is accident management system. So it's narrated as follow: field officers such as police officer or firefighter have access to a wireless computer that enables them to interact with the dispatcher. The dispatcher in turn can visualize the current status of its resources such as police cars or trucks on a computer screen and dispatch a resource by issuing commands from the workstation. In this example, the field officer and the dispatcher can be modeled as an actor. So the field officer who invokes the use case report emergency to notify the actor dispatcher of a new emergency. At the response, the dispatcher invokes the open incident use case to create an incident report and initiate incident handling. The dispatcher enters preliminary information from the field officer in the incident database. The database also called a frame, and orders additional needs to the scene with allocate resource use. So this is a system how such kinds of accident will be managed. From here, let's extract different functional requirements first. Here are the functional requirements. The first functional requirement is the field officer must report emergency and the dispatcher reply for the field officer report. This is the first functional requirement is the system to be accomplished. The second functional requirement is the dispatcher initiates the open incident functionality of the system. The third functional requirement is the dispatcher be able to allocate a resource. From here, we are going to extract different use case. For example, it's an action. A report emergency will be an action, or it could be a sequence of actions. So it is a use case. It could be a use case. The other thing, the dispatcher initiates open incident is another actor. Yeah, open incident is another. Sorry, open incident is another use case. The allocate resource is also another use case. So these are the use cases. As mentioned in the previous, the field officer and the dispatcher are already the actors. The report emergency, the open incident, the allocate resources are the use cases, and what we have here, the system name is a friend. So from the previous scenario, we will extract such kinds of functional requirements, actor, use case, and system. What's next? We'll draw the use case diagram. Everything is easy if you understand the narratives very well. From those particular narratives, you have to extract the functional requirements. From those functional requirements, you have to extract, you have to identify the use cases. And finally, you have to identify the relationship between the use case and the actors. So here, the field officer already related with the report emergency only. The dispatcher is related with the series of the series of these three, yeah, these three use cases, because it handles the field officer report emergency, and also it open incident, and it will allocate a resource. So let's go. Let's draw the use case diagram for this particular scenario. Please follow me very well to understand how we draw the use case diagram. Let me create a new use case diagram. So as we did previously for the simple watch, I have to draw the use case diagram for accident management system or the friend system. So let me bring the system boundary, write the name of the system is a friend. So here the friend is placed here. So I want to bring the use cases. So we have three use cases. The first use case already is report emergency. So I will write this like this, report emergency. Then the second use case will bring in a such a way, that is the open incident use case. So I have three use cases. So the two use cases are placed just like this. The third use case also just it will bring in a such a way. It is already allocate a resources. Sorry, let me let us we have three use cases which is placed inside the system boundary. Let me bring the actors. The first actor is already the field officer. Yeah, the field officer, since we have two actors. The first one is the field officer. The second actor is already the dispatcher. The dispatcher. So let's bring the second actor. It is the dispatcher. So dispatcher is the reactionary actor. So field officer is the actionary actor. So I have to bring an SHA way. So what I have to do next is already how the relationship will be depicted in this diagram. Only we have the association relationship, or the relationship between the actor and the use cases. There is no relationship between the use cases. Only there is a relationship between the use case and the actors. I will draw just like this. So the dispatcher will respond to the report emergency, and the dispatcher also initiates the open incident. Yeah, initiates the open incident in a such a way. Yeah, the open incident will be initiated by the actor dispatcher, and finally we'll have connecting the dispatcher with the allocated resource. Yeah, with the allocated resource. So I have drawn it like this. Yeah, I hope you got a clue how to draw the use case diagram from the given user requirement. This is only about a relationship or association relationship. Next time we will see about the generalization relationship, how we're going to draw the use case in generalization relationship, and how we're going to draw the use case diagram using extend and include a relationship.